Today I want to talk about Old Love, which is a tune from Eric Clapton. He co-wrote it with Robert Cray, and most of us know it from the classic Clapton Unplugged album. Old Love was written about Eric's split with then-wife Pattie Boyd, and an interesting bit of rock lore, of course, is that she was originally George Harrison's wife. Harrison wrote the song Something for Pattie, and then Eric stole her away and wrote Layla and Wonderful Tonight for her. So those are all three pretty well-known songs. Old Love is not quite as well-known, but it's still a pretty cool tune. It's got a nice slow groove to it, and some chords that you don't always see in a blues song. So anyway, let's take a look at Old Love. So we start off here with the verse, which is also the same progression for the chorus. A minor 7, D minor 7, G7 sus4, and G7. So those are the chords for the verse, and what we're going to do is it's 2 bars, and we're going to start off and we're going to switch chords on the and of 2 each time. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and A minor 7, D minor 7, G7 sus4, G7. And that's the verse right there. Basically you play through that 2-bar progression 4 times for a total of 8 bars, and that is a verse, and it's also the same format for the chorus as well. So what we have in the intro is basically that same progression. If you listen to the Unplugged version of the song, it starts off with this kind of Layla-esque riff, and it's a pickup note on the and of 3. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that's the intro riff. You have that little Layla-esque type of riff there that you're mixing in with the chord progression. And to get the rhythm down, what you might want to do is just start practicing the verse, and then once you have that down, you can try to throw in the intro. Real quick, how you play that: it is 6th string open, then 3rd fret, 5th string open, 3rd fret, open, 6th string, 3rd fret, 5th string open. And that is pretty much the Layla riff down a couple of octaves. So the next thing I want to look at is the pre-chorus. We have the intro, verse 1, and then after that we get to what I call the pre-chorus, which is what it sounds like. It's the part that comes before the chorus. And you sort of need this structurally in the tune because the verse and the chorus are the same progression. So it's nice to have something that breaks it up. The rhythm here is a little bit different. To start off with, we just have a straight 8th note rhythm. And we're going to play F, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and E. And then we have a chromatic walk down here. We're going to play A minor, except this voicing is just going to be 5th string open, the 4th string on the 7th fret, and then we're going to bar the 2nd and 3rd strings with our 1st finger at the 5th fret. So it's just a part of an A minor, not the full bar chord. And then what we're going to do with this note on the 4th string is we're going to drop that each time 1 fret and keep the rest of the notes the same. So here you can use a bar across all 3. And on that last one note, then my 1st finger's here, and I'm using my 3rd finger to bar the 5th fret notes there. So the changes here are similar to the rhythm with the verse, where we're going to change on the end of 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2, and 3, and 4, and then we go back to the F, straight eighth notes again. Notice when I switch from the F to the E, instead of changing my fingering, basically you got the F, take the first finger off, move it down, and back to F, bars back on. So that makes this change a lot easier. And then, real quick, we have E7 sharp 9 is how the pre-chorus ends. So let me go through that for you again because I just hit the chords really quickly. I'll show you how to count it off. 1, 2, F to E. Chromatic walk down. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and back to F. E. F again. And then E7 sharp 9 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So when you come out of the pre-chorus there, basically you just want to have a little bit of a staccato feel, just kind of hit that, and you're going to only play that through beat 3. The last beat and a half of the bar is going to be like a rest, and then that's the sort of the tension that lets you come back to the chorus. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then it goes to that chorus progression, which is again same as the verse. Alright, that was Old Love from Eric Clapton. Great slow grooving tune that most people know from the Unplugged album. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep practicing, have fun, and I'll see you next time.